Oh, hi, Tom. How are you?
Hey, Greg, I'm doing great. How are you?
Good. Good to see you. And had a fun time watching this movie. I mean, so much action, so much great interaction as well with the characters. It just comes across as like something I could only imagine, like when you were a kid, thinking, if I'm going to do a movie, this is one I want to do.
Man, you hit it right on the head, Greg. You know, growing up, I was a big action figure fan. In fact, I still am. I never really grew up. So this movie reminded me of being a little kid in my backyard playing with my GI Joes.
All
Only
right.
this time, the GI Joes are real and they're right in front of my face, and I get to really move them around and film it all. And so, yeah, this was just a blast to make.
Wow. Now, do you still have your GI Joes?
I sure do.
My man. All right. I've got mine. See, people are calling about it right now, but I still have mine as well. And my wife's always going, how long are you going to hold these things for? I said, until,
Forever,
right.
forever, Greg.
They are there. They are part of me.
I
And
love that.
and then also, even just with your cast, loved all the people. I mean, Ruby Rose, my main guy, Don Johnson. I just love that guy and everything he's ever in. And it just had to be again, a pleasure for you just to have all these great people being a part of your movie.
It really was. I mean, this was my second go around with Don Johnson. I had directed him in a movie called Vault back in 2019. And, I was a little intimidated to work with Don on the first time because
Yeah.
he's such a legend. And, I'm this young guy at the time, like coming up and be a little nervous. It was great that we had a little rapport this time around. We had worked together. It was all hugs right off the bat, and we just got the work done. So it was really great to work with Don. And I love the snarkiness and the humor that he brings to this role. Someone you didn't mention that I really love working with, and it's her debut film, Mercedes Monet, as wrestling fans know her. Man, she's something else. And a lot of non-wrestling fans may not know this, but she is on a short list of arguably one of the top, if not the top, female professional wrestlers on the planet. Like, she's one of the best. So rarely in life do you get a chance to watch one of the best in the world do what they do. I get to watch one of the best in the world do what they do in this movie because the fight scenes that Mercedes is in, they're just terrific. And she took to them just so naturally. I remember her just watching the fight coordinator show her this really intricate sequence with a couple performers. She just watched it and was like, okay, I got it. She went in and she just nailed it. And it was amazing to see. It was like, watching Beethoven play the piano or something. It was just like, she was just unbelievable. So a real true athlete, and what a talent. So I think a lot of people are going to love what Mercedes Varnado brings to this movie.
I can't wait to tell my son he's a big wrestling fan, always has been. He's a father now himself, so he's got his sons involved. I mean, it's kind of like this generational thing. So
that's what it is. You pass it on. Absolutely. I watched wrestling with my dad, and someday I hope to watch it with my kids, and I don't have any yet, but they're going to be wrestling fans for sure.
That's for sure. That's for sure. And even the premise of the movie too. I mean, you've got, them going up against these people who are doing bad things to other people, probably not to give so much away, but your guys come in and with their set of skills help to take care of stuff.
Yeah, this movie centers around a group of clandestine assassins. Only, a lot of times we associate assassins with working for evil. These assassins work for the side of good, and they actually are targeting these evil billionaires that abuse their money, and they're able to buy their way out of trouble, and they're above the law. Well, the collective acts as the judge, jury, and executioner, and dishes out their own specific brand of justice to them. And it's funny because it's a movie and it's all fiction, but the reality is this kind of stuff sort of happens. I mean, we all watch the news. We saw what happened with Epstein. I mean, these crazy people that have all this money and power, they do some really nefarious things. And so as much as this is a movie, it's not as far-fetched as you might think.
Oh yeah, no, I know you're absolutely right, because you watch it and again, like you said, you'll see certain news stories going, I just saw that last week at the movie theater. You know what I mean? At a movie theater. Holy smokes. But good group, and hey, this could be the start of, part 1, part 2, part 3,
Hey, I'll tell you what, I would love to go on another adventure with these characters. I would love to go on another mission, and there's plenty of evil out there for them to stop. So I would love to do another version of the Collective, a part 2, and maybe a whole franchise.
I look forward to it all the way. Guaranteed I will be there. Tom, pleasure talking to you. Also, do you still play video games?
I do. I play quite a few video games, mainly Call of Duty guy. I love my football games. I play Madden on franchise mode. And actually, Lucas Till and I, when we were living at the hotel during this movie, we got a chance to play a little Call of Duty together. He's a hell of a gamer himself.
Gosh, you're just already there. You're my complete package. Love it. Love it.
Thanks,
Tom,
brother.
thank you so much. Take care and look forward to talking to you again soon.
Appreciate that.
You got it. Bye-bye.